Yeah. Look, 5 a.m. the screen got a blue tint. Mapping the levels, I'm reading the blueprint. They're all hoping I'm seeing the movement. This ain't a gamble, this is improvement. I'm way past the hope it works. I'm in the zone where the focus works. They over leverage and go berserk. I see the pep pad, I know the perks. No emotion, I'm disconnected. The thesis is sound, the trade is selected. They checking the news, I'm checking perspective. Every entry I make is perfected. Click the mouse, I don't even doubt. Watch the red candle break down. They're taking nails, I'm taking a new route. I see the setup, I'm ready to clear out. Just print it. Print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it. Print it. Print it. Okay. Print it. Okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid. Goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it. Just print it. Just print it. This ain't luck. This is repetition. This is chart time. This is ambition. This is calculated, pure conviction. Yeah, I already know the position, I'm the bad. Yeah, the one they dreaded. See that rally, I'm about to be headed. They all panic buying, misguided. I'm short in the top, cause I know where the smart money slid it. It's surgical, it's systematic. They're chaotic. I'm automatic, P&L looking cinematic. They blowing the counts. It's symptomatic, yeah, I'm modest, but it's upside down. Everything I touch is a profit found. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's a different mindset, I'm in a different lane. Just print it. Print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it. Print it. Print it. Okay. Print it. Okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid. Goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it. Just print it. Just print it. They staring at the lines, they're frozen them execution. Focused, they're hoping. I've chosen the market's an ocean. I'm coasting, it's a different kind of quiet. When you know the play before you short it. They see a ride, I see it died. I see what I want. I don't have to try it, I just print it. Print it. Print it. Print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it, print it, print it, print it. Okay, print it, okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid, goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it, just print it, just print it. Yeah, just print it, just print it. Tell them again. Print it, print it.
It was all there, all I had to do. Yeah, the screen turned green, I had to bag, swore I'd cash it out, wouldn't do it bad. But the devil on my shoulder said one more. Now I'm watching profits walk right out the door. And all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away. Now I'm bleeding red on a broken day. All I had to do was sunlight coming through the blinds. Yeah, got a different mission on my mind. Flip the screen on, coffee in my hand. Swear to God I'm gonna stick to the plan. First trade hits, it's a perfect play. Watching numbers climb, it's a brand new day. I hit my goal, I'm up, I'm good at that. Feeling in my blood like I knew I would. But I'm still sitting in this chair. Stared at the private, just kept it in. My hands on the mouse, but my brain's in the clouds. It's way too quiet, I need the crowds. Need a high, I need a rush. The voice of reason telling me to hush. I was a king, I had a crown. Didn't know I was about to screen turn green. I had them back, swore I'd cash it out. Wouldn't do it bad, but the trade, I'm feeling bold. It's a story that's been told. A little dip is fine, it'll bounce right back. Then I see the whole damn chart start to crack. Panic setting in, my hands they shake. Just one more trade, for heaven's sake. I'll make it back, I'll get it right. Now I'm just chasing in the broad daylight. From green to gray, from gray to red. All of the voices in my head, they're getting louder, screaming at me. Trapped in this hell that I just let me be. Gave it all back and then I gave some more. Numb to the bone, staring at the floor. The high is gone, replaced with pain. Stuck in the middle of the screen, turning green. I had them back, so I cashed it out. Wouldn't do it back. The devil on my shoulder, said one more. Now I'm watching profits walk right out the door. And all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away. Now I'm bleeding red on a broken day. All I had to do was this ain't about the money, not really. It's the feeling that I'm my own enemy. It's a sickness, man, it's a damn disease. Brings a strong man right down to his knees. I had it all in the palm of my hand. A castle built on unstable sand. And I watch the waves just wash it out. Let me with the fear, let me with the doubt. Let me with the doubt. Yeah. Knew the screen was green, I had it back. Should've cashed it out, why'd I do it back? The devil on my shoulder, he said one more. Now I'm watching everything I had walk out the door. And all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away.
Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all these chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah. Stunning on the holder, boy. RSK, got a many wrist, man. Trade another day, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, the float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, yeah. Gotta keep it tight, Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just imagine the risk. Saving all the paper, boy. Boy. Yeah.
Fades, what you doing? Get your booty in here. Fades off in Georgia, visiting family. Hope you had safe travels. Here we go, guys. Been a minute. Friday night live stream. We cracking it open. I've been sober here for like 2 weeks. It ends tonight. Got the 2-week chip. Fades. We getting faded. Faded. No, it's not. Kayvon, what is cooking? Good looking. No way. You accepted the invitation. I was not expecting that. What's going on?
Not much.
So you've been I hear you've been busy lately. What you been doing other than drinking?
I was just in Florida for like a week and a half.
Was that vacation or family?
Both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for those traders that are new in here, Kayvon's been well, I mean, you've been around since day one, been trading on and off for like 20 plus years now, right? On and off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so your reversal strategy, how's it been working here lately?
So I recently started only longing,
Yeah.
which I don't really like, but it's showing results.
Right.
So,
Right when we head into war.
yeah.
It's like time to long. But so what have the results been?
Well, I still have some bad habits, but
And I'm very aware of what that bad habit is. Is it the
Yeah.
bad habit that's still there?
yeah, I'm working on it. But I don't know. I just feel like even though you can find counter trends both directions, if I trade large caps, I feel like maybe shorting isn't working as well because we know the market just keeps going up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been longing only, and it seems to be working better. Now, when the market's kind of weak, like it has been the last couple of weeks, I got to be a little bit more careful because you try and buy the dip,
Okay.
and it just keeps dipping.
So what do? Do you size down in that if the market is feeling weak, or how do you play that?
Yeah. So like, if you get a gap down, things are gapping down. I'll try maybe a little piece of it just to see if they want to pop. But if the market stays weak, then I'll either just stop out small or add to it.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a lot of like multi-day counter trends. So like something that got beat up yesterday is gapping down today, so it's even more extended. If I can find some support on it somewhere and catch that reversal, those work really well. And then I still get my intraday alerts.
Yeah.
But the bigger trades seem to be the ones that are on like higher time frame, beat down for hours or days, and then they get a nice reversal.
Right. Do you miss hitting that short button at all?
I do, but my wife and I were laughing because I got a bowl like you. I got one on the wall.
Uh-huh.
And I got like something on my bookcase, and I got a lot of bull stuff. And she's like, all these years,
That bull's dead though.
it was a sign to be a bull, and I was always a bear. And the last like 3.5 months have been pretty green, but there's still a lot of room for improvement, which makes me excited. It's like,
Isn't that the
big
fun?
money and you're still making mistakes. Imagine if you can fine tune those skills a little bit.
Isn't that just the I guess part of the enjoyment of this venture is like we're always working on ourselves. There's always room for improvement. You're hardly ever like perfecting it so that and as soon as you think you got it, then you have to adapt to something entirely different because maybe your edge is now 180'd, so you have to start taking the other side of it perhaps if there's erosion in the edge. Yeah, it's just I saw that today. It was very frustrating today. Like in small caps, it's been like today was a very scalpy day. You got rewarded for scalping, but holding anything, and that's the funny thing because the issue I've been working on is trying to hold positions longer. And the last couple days, it was just an entirely a scalpy market. Everything was just nothing had, continuation really to it. And so, uh, yeah, just a little frustrating.
There is definitely certain markets where we got to be quicker just to lock
Yeah.
in and not try and catch that bigger picture
Like
move.
like when we leave that for example, I know we talk about leaving a piece. Leaving a piece has not worked the last few days at all. I don't know about for your large cap plays, and small caps, it's just been annoying. Like none of the pieces are working.
So like the last week, I would always leave some on and I would regret not taking it all.
Mhm.
So it didn't work. But then today I got out of everything. I was like, I'm just gonna get out of everything. And if it comes back, I could always add back in. So I got out of everything and they kept going. So I was like, oh, well, that bothered me. But it's
Yeah.
like, but there's nothing you could do. Like the goal is just to try and get the meat of it. And sometimes you're not going to get it all, and just manage your risk and don't screw up your day. Like I kind of screwed up my day today. I think
Likewise.
I gave back like 3/4 of my day, and it's
Just
just
focusing in on I mean, I did the same thing. It's like last Friday sucked and today kinda sucked because AIFF, some of you in chat probably aware of that one, kinda got reeled into it and lost more than I should have. Really, the first day runners, I know I should avoid in general. I do so much better with backside plays, and journaling shows that, so I tend to sometimes drift a little away from the rules. Today was one of those days, but
well, we've said it before. Like you could have all the rules in the world, but we got to follow them, right? So
yeah,
like I know exactly what I need to do, but the question is, am I going to be disciplined enough to do it? That
right.
that's the hard part.
I
Uh,
yeah.
that's basically it. I traded a lot of tickers today.
So the one you gave back 3/4 of your day on, what happened there? What rule did you break?
Just it. I knew it wasn't great to begin with. It was kind of illiquid, and then it went
Mm.
red, it went green, it went red, it went green, and I was like, as soon as it goes green, I'm like, okay, maybe it's going to start working, and then it drops back red, and then it starts turning into a loser that you're not willing to accept. And in the
Right.
meantime, I was also making money on some other ones. So I was like, I was building up cushion only to hold my loser longer. So it was stupid.
Focus in the loser
I
versus
should
the
have,
winner. Yeah.
cut it, minus a certain amount and not let it do that. And it was basically my only loser today. The only other loser was I traded Alta, and
Ulta Beauty.
oh yeah, it was dumping big time today. And I caught it 2 or 3 times just for some little bounces, and I built a little padding. And then on the final piece that I had left, I just held it as it went down and down and down, and I basically gave back what I made on it with that last piece that I was holding on to. So that was stupid, but that wasn't as bad as wiping out my 3/4 of my day with one loser.
Yeah, I've been trying to you get better, at focusing. You may have heard it mentioned it the other day, like focusing on like what's Kayvon's strengths instead of weaknesses, because you have 20 years of experience. It's like we know what our weaknesses are, and what I was reading from the psychology book was saying, look, if we're focused on our weaknesses, we're going to manifest weaknesses in our trading, and they were saying just lean into like where you find your strength, and really focus that. And then guess what gets actualized and realized is going to be that strength. So I've been trying to do that a little bit more. So, but maybe that's something we can put into practice here.
One thing I really want to try to do is, it seems like sometimes I nail my trades with entry size,
Yeah, like the feeler.
and it's the ones that I end up adding in more and more and more that end up hurting.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Elf Beauty, ELF today, I bought at the open. It dropped a little bit red on the day, and I was looking for a recovery day because if you look, it's been beat down for a couple days. So I just put a feeler on. I think I was under 73. I don't remember where, I'd have to look, and then it ripped like $3-4. And I was like, sweet. And I locked it all in, but at the same time I wasn't fulfilled because I only had about a quarter size on. Had I hit it with full size, my day could have even been done.
We both do that. Like that, we scale into kind of the trade as it's working against us after starting a feeler, but if it works right away, you don't make that much again. So that's like high win rate. But the one, like, that's what happened to me on AIFF. I took a larger loss, size and fully on it, and then hit it twice. So essentially held it. So I would have been fine had I just taken the one loss, but then I hit it again, scaled it, and again, just like what you mentioned, it's the loser that you scale into, but it's so challenging. Like, have you considered sizing the trade after a feeler when it's working now and you're green and it's working in your favor?
Yeah, I do that. Like, if you look at Elf, it pops so quick that like I didn't want to add because I was like, oh, geez. But there are some that are just kind of putting in higher lows, and I'll try and add on those, and basically just risk to the low a day. But ideally, I'd love to be able to slam it with half, 3/4, full size, like as soon as you see it reversing. But then sometimes you get faked out and you'll put your stop in too tight because you're full size. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like, you go smaller,
Right.
you can give it a little room, or if you go full size, you might get faked out. So,
Who we got in the green room? I sent a bunch of invites out. But you're welcome to join. I don't know who's in the green room. Is that you, Josh? Who's Kogu? Who's Kogu in the background?
I don't even know how this thing works.
I don't. Yeah. Who- Oh. Oh, very cool. Yeah, let me throw you in here. Do you know how to enable your? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can drop the YouTube link. Yeah, he sent you the link for the to join the live stream. Is what it sounds like, Mr. Josh. Yeah, all good. Hey, Kogu, appreciate you for jumping in here. But yeah, you're welcome to jump in the conversation any Friday night. Mike D in the building. Mike. All right. Let's have a party, guys. I'm gonna throw the link down. Anybody's welcome.
That's funny.
Mike's hilarious. Mike, if as long as you're not sober, you can join. Okay.
You made me pull out the drink. I was just chilling, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go join this stream. I got to get a drink.
Yeah. They're a good time. Have you've jumped in here some Friday nights, right?
I've
Just
seen
hang out.
a little bit of them, but I haven't like watched them beginning to end.
Oh, come on, Kayvon. You
I've
got
been trying to like.
you got to
I've been
throw them on
trying
the
to,
big screen.
I've been
Start to
trying to
finish.
like. I'm trying to like be quiet and like I don't want to like Like, I feel like I'm doing better right now. So I just kind of just been like, no Twitter, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's like grinding.
Yeah, I've missed you. I've hardly heard from you lately.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't feeling much from the Discord, so I kind of just stopped with that. But because a lot of guys like the small caps.
Yeah, they're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
All right, join in. Whoever wants to. It's a party. Just bring a drink. And you guys are welcome to join into the party. So how's, would you say 2026 has been in your favor so far, Kayvon?
So I started trading series because my wife got laid off. December was my first. No, I can't remember if it was November or December, but four green months in a row.
Nice.
The P&L is going up, but like I still see those big divots that are like they're putting a dampener as to where I could be. So it's
And
like,
you're still at Interactive Brokers?
yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, I haven't really shopped around or anything. They seem to be fine.
Have you thought about what you're going to do if and when PDT changes? Are you gonna shop around? It might be more competitive, or do you think you'll need the 25K? Like, what do you think you're going to do?
So I don't know. Like, you don't really get big volume discounts unless you're putting in like a lot of size. Typically, you're getting like 30 cents an entry, like 0.003 or whatever. And for the size I trade, like I really don't rack up that much. It's maybe like $30 to $50 a day at most. So I don't know if I'd really look around much, and I would still want to be over PDT. Like, I have a fairly large account, so like it'd be tough for me to. And plus, I trade stocks. I like stocks that are like over $100.
Josh, I should have given you. I got to give you a warm welcome here, but hey, we're so close to the point where I'm just throw him on in here. Throw Josh on in. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him in here.
Well, please do. Yeah.
So hey, listen. I told Joe, are you listening? I invited him tonight to the stream, and he said, "I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to be out, with the girlfriend. I'm going to be streaming from my phone if I do." And he's 5 glasses of Cabernet in and 2 shots of blood. I'm gonna send him the link. See if he'll jump in from his phone. How you
Florida
doing,
Joe,
tonight,
baby, bring it on in here.
Yeah. What's going on, Reese? Uzo, no more Kevin and Fades. Yeah, so we got the. I don't know if you saw that, the chat with traders. I'm hoping. I mean, it would be neat,
What?
Josh, if I could still.
What's going on? What happened? Did y'all have a falling out?
He doesn't follow you on YouTube, apparently.
Or you don't follow the WhatsApp or with our work over here at Trade.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm like, how much I've got going on, bro. Like, I've got from one-on-ones to morning alerts to streaming live like 4 times throughout the day, 14 dogs, 20 total animals, supporting the family because Avery doesn't work, and then I'm running errands. This guy right here is a craze machine over here. So what's going on?
Well, anyways, tonight is so I'm gonna be the host of Chat with Traders, and tonight's gonna be the first episode. So this is what I'm gonna send to. I'm just kidding.
Whoa, okay.
Joe, get in here. The first episode, Mr. Joe. Yeah, the Chat with Traders. You've heard of it, Josh?
Chat with Traders? No.
Okay. They've been around 10 years. It's a very reputable podcast, and they've interviewed the highest elite traders out there. Anyways, we'll be hosting that. So we're going to have to find you. I'm about to shed a tear.
What's going on right now? I feel like I'm getting broken up with.
It's not you, it's him.
Okay, man. You know what? I'm walking out of this relationship right now, out of my office, and I'm gonna go cry in the shower for the next hour. Okay?
No,
You're gonna leave. You're gonna dump me after TCGL. After what's going on anyway? So hold on. You get to do something else though, and host something. What do you get to host? That's badass. So hold on. What's going on? Are you leaving Trade Cat or what is? I mean, not Trade. Are you leaving Trade the Pool? Look at him. He's getting text on text right now. He has no idea. By the way, is it Kevon or Kaven?
I don't know. Kayvon.
Kayvon.
It's not really my name.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like when people call me AK-47. Like, where'd you come up with that? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. Like, I can't remember why I even came up with that anymore. So what's the deal there, Kevin? What's going on? 2K tonight.
Yeah. So I mean, Katz was just asking if I wanted to host Chat with Traders, but it's kind of time consuming. So it's going to be, I really couldn't be juggling everything. You know, I'm gonna have to find talent and then go through their archives and whatnot. So it's going to be a fun gig. I'm excited to interview you, Josh, one of these days.
So what is this? I've never even heard of this before. Where are we going? What do I need to look up? I'm going to YouTube. What's it called? Or
Chat with Traders has been around forever.
People ask it. I don't. Okay, and I'll say this. So people ask, you don't. I never follow anyone. I actually was talking about this on my live stream earlier. I don't follow any. I learned how to trade on my own. I'm like off on this island in the middle of nowhere, literally. I don't follow people. I don't care about live streams or podcasts. Or you don't watch Trader. What's that one that we were on in Canada? People ask me all the Trader. I'm like, I don't watch that. I'm streaming live and doing one-on-ones and doing morning alerts. I'm talking all damn day to people. Like, anyway, so yeah, I've never watched this stuff. Trade, and that's the first thing I type in. Trade, yeah, Chat with Traders. This looks dope. I'm telling you. And then when you have 20 animals, you want to walk them, you work out, you want to freaking cook. Anyway, it's just like
Josh is a busy man.
I'll tell you this. I want to be on this because, good God, you get to be on something cool, my man. This is awesome. So essentially, you're going to be interviewing other traders?
Right. Yeah, from all walks of the market, essentially. Yeah, via just locating the talent. So if anybody out there has got the highest level of talent.
Are you going to interview traders or traders?
Well, Chat with Traders, as you're aware, they hold they've held a podcast with a certain level of integrity over the years. So it's not just eyeballs we're after. I mean, we want to search for the most reputable people out there. I mean, if you've looked, and I'm sure, Kayvon, you've watched a number of, I mean, your big Investors Underground guy, Nate, was on there forever ago. Tons of huge names have been on that. Bullseye knows.
I feel like a lot of the old timers have been around a while. Like, those are the ones that were pretty good to listen to. But now you get these like randoms that always pop up, and they just don't really get your attention anymore. It just, I don't know. You just get these new people.
Yeah, I feel you there. Where you're just like, do I trust this person? Are they really, really?
Yeah, and then of course they have a chat room or something that they're selling. So it's like, it's tough. It's tough to.
Reese, let's do like an inverse correlation interview. It's like, okay, equity curve flipped on its head. straight down south equity curve. How did you do it? But yeah, I'd like to do the call-in show with you too continually, Josh, but I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. I'm staying around.
Listen, my man, listen. You get yourself 20 animals and 14 dogs, 4 Great Danes. You'll find yourself in a busy heap mess, my friend, and you could come up with 1 hour every. I'm trying to deal with that. See, I can't keep it serious. We were talking about this earlier, like on my live stream. I'm like, I just can't keep a serious face, man. I'm trying to do my WWE promo. Let me tell you something right now. It's me and Kevin Avery. We're gonna come to you right, man. Yeah, hey, listen. What's this right here? What is this all about? Oh, come on now. We didn't spend fun times in Orlando I feel like it's a W. Yeah, there we go. I feel like this is like we're like WWE promoing back and forth. Yeah, man. No, congrats, 100%. So, and then answer this. So, no more TTP at all?
No, I'm gonna stick around. I'll be doing the round table with Joe and being involved in the Discord as well. But
All right.
yeah. No, it's all integrated. It's all integrated. In a way.
I love it. No, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, and good for you, bro. I love it, my man. Good, congratulations. Yeah, I have no idea.
We've had ever since, like, you and I were when we were doing ever since, because I started right before you jumped on there, TTP, like right before you jumped on, and then you jumped on and just tackling the small caps together. I mean, that's the thing that came to mind. It's when I was asked to do it, that's just the thing that was like, man, I was telling my wife, I'm like, Josh and I have had so much fun doing the small caps. Like, we're synchronized with it. We do it's so fun. I feel like the traders love it. So yeah, I'm hoping that, we can still make some time for it, but they said, it likely just at least until the dust settles, probably going to be fairly busy, sinking my teeth into this. But once the dust settles a little bit, hopefully we'll be able to, get back together with some things. But yeah, it's going to be fun.
Don't feel so butthurt about it, my friend. You got to move on and go up in your life when opportunities represent themselves. So, dude, don't be worrying about me or TTP. Come on, you do you, bro. This is me. Like, I see a wire hanging down from my, like, how did that wire start? I hate wires. I see no wires. I hate wires. I see a wire. I hide it. Anyway, bro, do you. Like, I mean, that's I love the progression you talked about earlier with the dual stream I did with Alejandra. She was worked with her in 2023. She moved over to Futures, and I worked with her. And everything she said today, it was so funny. And of course, it was anything I replicated and told her back in 2023. And now she is. She banked actually on the way down today on a short. If you look at Future Spy, whatever, she was trading MNQ, but was banking. Probably made 3K plus. She made today. And just to hear her talk, the progression, I love it. It's cool to see that, where you see this guiding path of people going up. I want that for everybody. I don't want anybody to struggle. I've been there. Like, it was so funny. We watched that. I forgot what it's even called, but the one with Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari, and oh my God, the name I should know, Keanu Reeves. It was some funny movie where Keanu Reeves is supposed to be an angel. Next thing you know, he has to live a real life. Anyway. And they all have to go through the whole struggle, essentially, of living like me, working at Rent-A-Center, being a delivery driver, doing Uber Lyft, being a waiter at Fogo. I mean, I'm doing all these jobs, working overnights at Cumulus Media. I'm doing all this at once. I'm just trying to get by, trying to make money with Avery, of course, who at the time was balling out. Well, I say balling out, but doing good for herself, not being even having a college degree. Here I'm with a college degree, and I'm making like maybe 25, 30K a year. At that, maybe with my degree, and so I've got to get these side jobs. And then I'm making maybe 50 to 60K. It was ridiculous and sad, and so you see these struggles and trials and tribulations of people of struggle, and that's 95+% of people. They go through that. You get that 5-10% of people that actually get to live a life and not have to worry about that. Maybe more than that. I don't really know, but you get my point. There's a lot of people that struggle, so I love to see the growth of people. And man, it's dude, don't be trembling and worrying about what. Dude, be proud of. Pound on that chest about what you're doing and how you strive to be who you are, because it's going to make other people very, very ambitious to grow to be who you are.
Well said. I appreciate that. If you guys watched the video came out with today, I mean, that what you're alluding to is exactly that. What I'm excited about is I've always lived by in this since started the channel. Much of what you do, Josh, what you've done all these years, it's like there's so much purpose and fulfillment. I like what Tony Robbins says as far as that goes. He said, success without fulfillment is a failure. Even if you achieve some level, of success in trading, like where's the fulfillment? Where's that line? For me, it's adding value to the trader. And now I get to take that to the next level. Now I can find talent to add value to you guys out there. And so that's what I'm excited. That's really what I'm excited about. Just a lot of fulfillment in that. But Josh, how's the trading been going this week?
Oh, slow bounce plays, not a lot of movement. You saw that,
yeah. So. Today was annoying, but Like on the today, actually, if you caught bounces today, a lot of them probably worked out fairly well on a few plays. But yeah, I didn't.
I had people join the live. Yeah, I was free today. Had a few people join over, and they talked about James. There were multiple Jim bounce plays. Yeah, just go for bounce plays. That if you're trying to shoot at the top, you find the top. You can identify the resistance area. Those have been good as well. Those have been, of course, when you get these 52-week low plays, they pop up, they drop, of course, as well. Most of the time when they hit highs. But yeah, I love bounce plays. I love sitting back, and that's what I'm trying to do to join the journey over here when I'm joining, growing this. I just decided to do a 25K because most people, I want to do something that's like, most people want to go high and big. So I'm like, let me do a 25K. Like, hey, let's go slow and steady to show you, hey, you can grow an eval slow and steady to a funded account, and then do that when you're funded. And I love that where people, everyone, like I said, all what you've said this 100 times. JG went with a commercial. It's my money. I need it now. Every new trader wants that. They see everyone making profit. They follow people, whoever it is, and they see all these big profits. They think they can do it, and they want to make it right now. And that's just not going to happen. So I want to show them how to make $100, $200, $50, $80, $20, $80, $50, $70, whatever it is to grow that account to pass the eval, and then do that once you get funded. So yeah, it's I love doing that this month because what's awesome. I'm actually kind of glad. I would love for it to just be, funded. See how easy it was, TCGL, and I got a couple of trades in. Now I'm up to 10. Here you go. Whatever, right? Most people can't do that. So I love the fact that we get this slower month and even weeks since February for the most part, right? Since TCGL, we get that, whatever reason it is, earnings season, this, that, and the other. We're just still slower in February till now. So it's awesome. That's why I thought about that. I'm like, I've been wanting to do this forever. So let's just do that in March. It's going to be slow. I see it's going to be slow. And so let's just show people they can sit back, put orders in, put limit orders in for a bounce play, which I love. It's just something I've done since I first started. They've never stopped working. Obviously, you look at the market, it always goes up. Even in small caps, they always have bounce plays. And so that's where I'm just going to maintain for that, that account challenge. And yeah, if you want to, also, do you need permission to just click the link? Yeah, exactly. So if you want to join Mike DIR, slow and steady is the way.
Uranium today?
Which one?
You see the bounce in some uranium names today? I think uranium took a dump because of, I believe Trump said something, but CCJ was a beautiful bounce. I think I had it under 107, and I took $2 and it went $7. $6. It was
106 low up to one near 112.
I really try to be on the right side of the V. I try not to buy on the front side, but it does happen. And as soon as it put in that first 1 or 2 minute green candle, it looked like it was going to pop. I just bought it, and it just started going. And I just took the quick buck because when it's something macro like that could be related to war or news or Trump talking, I'm quicker to get out because you don't know what the heck it's going to do. And it just kept going. I was like, holy cow. So that was bittersweet. It was wow, that was sweet. But at the same time, I left way too much on the table.
How long have you been trading for?
6 months.
Oh, bro, you little baby, you! I want to pinch your chinks over there.
He's
don't
lying.
worry.
He's lying.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's lying. Okay, well, then how long?
More than I care to admit.
He's been on and off for 20 plus years.
Oh well, on and off doesn't make that hurts it. You have to be consistent. Just trust me. I've worked with literally probably 700 plus people now in my one-on-ones. It has to be like school. You got to think about literally when you went to school, grade school, whatever it was. Not that we loved all subjects, but the subject we loved, why we learn it and why we love it is because we did it every day or most times throughout the week, and we were really studying it. You have to treat it that way. And then on top of the fact, not only treat it that way, but then treat it like this is your business. This is your livelihood. This is everything. I'm going to build a rocket to go to fucking whatever planet you want to go to. And I want to be SpaceX and I want to beat SpaceX. So I have to do so much studying, so many back testing, so much journaling, so much tracking. You have to treat it that way. And if you treat it that way and have that mindset, I promise you, bro, sky's the limit.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Oh, here he is. There he is. He's back again, Mr. Mike.
Dorada. Hey.
Oh, hold on. Does he have his mic set up? No. Oh, is his mic working? Remember last time we had this?
It's not working.
We had this issue last time. Mike, it's funny. His name is Mike. He goes by Mike, and he has Mike issues.
Well,
That's his name.
It's working now, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
There
You're
it
sober enough, I guess, this time. Huh?
I love it.
Yeah, I was a little tuned up the first time.
You were tooting and scooting, baby boy. I love it.
Yes, I was.
It's all
Oh
good.
man.
It's all good, man. Hey,
Mike, how are you? How's the trading day? You, earlier you popped in, said you were scalping a few plays. How'd that go?
Yeah,
today?
I scalped. Here I'll tell you, I did. Actually, it was kind of a slow week for me.
Yep.
Like
It was slower. That's good though. It was slower though.
so, like today, I only scalped. Let me see, where's today? BIAF in the morning, in the pre, and then today's the 13th, right? Yep.
Yes,
I
sir.
played with AIFF.
Okay. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Good job.
And I played with SLS, and that's it. That's the only 3 things I played with today. That's
And
it.
IF was good. Yeah, AIF, that was a good one. That was a good long. That was a good long.
Yeah, I scout that probably 4 times a day. But the other days, I had about 9 tickers. But even then, I noticed, like, when I notice in the pre, and especially in the afters, but if there's not much volume, not much movement, man, and especially when I see them 7 o'clock, 8 a.m. pop-offs that don't really move like they should, then I kind of have an idea that I've seen, like, hey, it might be kind of slow today, so I kind of kick back on my share size some, just to play
Good
it safe.
job. Good job. Because what most people do early on, no, honestly, they go, well, it's going to be slow today. I may only get 10, 15 cents. I'm going to jack my shares up. And then what they do is they obviously they mess that up. And so,
I learned that problem real quick. I learned how to solve that problem real quick.
Through some pain yourself.
I mean, you lose money, you save up all this money in training for years, and then when you do fund your account, if you do it over 25 grand, it's like, man, I don't want to go down below that. You know what I mean? So, well, I don't know. One step at a time, Yeah. But I had an all right week. I only got stuck in 5 halts this week, which isn't bad for me.
You only got stuck in 5 halts this week. Holy moly.
So,
I don't think I've ever been stuck in 5 halts in my life. Well, unless I wanted to.
John,
I'm at like number.
You said
I'm at like number 68. I'm at like number 68.
The last time you were on here, Mike, you were stuck in ELPW, which
ELPW.
ELPW was in play today. That was in play.
I know.
Today.
So that day I got stuck in 28 halts. It was the last trading day of February. Oh no, of January. Last trading day of January. I got in at like 90 cents, went up like $1.12, came back down. Then I got back in and got stuck in like a total of 26 halts that day with that ticker. And right now I'm stuck. I'm at like number 64 or 5 halts, and most of them are halts up. I get stuck in some halts down, but usually I'm trying to get out around that because I can see the tap and I can see what's going on.
Kayvon, you need some context here. ELPW, he was stuck. This was a good thing. He literally was in a long and couldn't get out of it all day. ELPW, if you go back and look at it, it was unprecedented, the move it made. It was halt to halt to halt all day, straight up.
I stayed in it all day. I stayed in it all day.
He's like, damn it, I can't take profits.
I mean, and it just kept going up. It went from under $1 to like $11 and like 15 cents or something. And I was like, they're gonna halt this thing for 20 minutes every time until 4 p.m. And sure as shit, that's what they did. And then when I seen it on the scanners today and yesterday, I said, you know what? And people were tagging me like, D-Rod, ELPW. I said, man, I ain't ever playing with that thing ever again.
How did it trade after the market closed?
Oh, you know what it did? It opened up and it shot up and it dropped right down like a couple bucks pretty instantly. And now I just sold it all.
I actually traded this from 8 to literally almost top ticked it at $14.97, I think, because I traded this on my live stream on a Friday. 5 day was 1550s or something along that line. I top tick, or well, I say top tick, but $14.97 because it was actually worried about liquidation because it came out of a halt because like literally it was halting all day.
Yeah.
And it literally so it went from 50 cents to 15, a little over that. And then after hours wound it around 4-ish or so. I think it was 4 to 6, something along those lines.
I mean, some big boys got liquidated on that. Can you imagine like just the slow short scale on something like the big look, it used to be a thing where you could, and this was years ago, where the stops in the liquidations were not as bad as they are these days. I mean, but you cannot stay wrong on an LW. Like I know how those guys trade. They will be, Joe. You know how they trade too. I sent you the link, Joe. I know.
32
know you're on your phone, and I know you're maybe not in the right state of mind. But you're welcome, Joe. But yeah, it's like they're just
my bro.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kev.
It used to not be like that, right?
That's what I heard. Because
Well,
even
look at the large cap. Listen to this. Look at the large caps. I mean, no offense, guys. I know I trade those more than you guys, but look at what the SPY used to do in 2017, 2018, 2019. It may have moved $5 in a week. In a week. It'll move 10 in a day now. It is a more volatile environment. The world is a more volatile environment. The world every day, and no, it sucks ass, but the attention span gets lower and lower and lower. I need it now. I want delivery. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. I want it. That's the world we live in now. So that's how the market's going to get.
So what you're saying is large caps are becoming more like small caps.
And that's why you'll see at times, which I'll never, this is why I'll never forget when Sean, again, back to TradeCaster, Deck left small caps to large caps in 22. Why? Because of futures, because of options, because of all those prop firms like Apex, Top Step, etc. were offering you to go trade futures, options, whatever it may have been, at a price you've never been able to. Like, hey, I can go pay how much? $20 and I get a what account? Just back to my dual stream. Go listen to it today. Listen to my girl I had on. Anywho, that's where the world was moving to. And now all of a sudden the SPY is moving 5, 10, whatever percent in the day, with Meta, sometimes Tesla having 100. When I was trading NVDA and SMCI, I called this out. I'll talk about, you know this. I've told this before. SMCI, Valentine's Day, 2024. I said, watch this. This is going to $1,000 or more. I got an 11 shares. Average cost base is around 904. I said, watch for a breakout or a pullback to 875. And yes, the 875 roll from penny stocks all the way up to $875. It literally hit 865 in pre-market, ran to over $1,100 in after hours, and had so many people bank on my morning alerts on my live stream because I said, hey, what? That's a crazy move. You're talking about a $200 move. It's nuts, right?
That's insane.
Tesla used to have, back in 2020, before price splits, Tesla had $300 days. It would go from 700 to 1,000, 1,000 back to 700, 700 back to 700. It was fucking nuts. So when you got that, yeah, I mean, when you got that, people were moving away from small caps. And so in 2022, 23, it did a little down. But that's where now you kind of get that back and forth mint to where you can go to large caps or futures. Futures, you can get 300, sometimes 400 points in a day. I mean, of course, 100's easy if you actually hold out for a long enough play. That, you know, that's almost every single day in the future. So that's why, and of course, the prop firms or whatever. That's why I love it. And for the longest time, you're like, oh, AK, Josh, you should go to futures. I'm like, nah, no, I get it. Big moves. I love equities. I love stocks, small shares, especially. I want to short small caps. And then I'll never forget, oh, you should go to Trade the Pool. And
that chick you had on, that, not, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead. No, yeah.
That chick you had on today was a futures trader, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Worked with her back in 23.
Yeah, I was trying to listen, but I was getting busy scalping AIFF, I think. But
I've clipped it. I'll clip it up, and then of course I'll post it. You can go watch that live stream. It'll be posted on my, Right, but yeah, cool. She was equities trader, got into futures, got into Apex, and now is at Top Step. And you saw her, like, literally go watch the live stream. She made, by the time we left, she was banking. It was
cool listening to her story.
Yeah.
Because we've all got a story,
Yeah, I mean, from her saying she was, which I can say now because she said it on my live stream and it's been clipped. But she was, I was crying in the shower for an hour. She all the stuff she was like really breaking down and talking about her journey and what she's been through. And now, I mean, that's what I love. That's why I love doing those Friday streams so people can come over and be like, hey, here's what I've been through. And I mean, like I said, I work for Rena Center and I was a delivery driver. You're like, okay, no, that's not okay. I was picking up old ranges, which is a range is an oven. That's what a range is called because it's the top and the bottom. Imagine then picking up an old range and having to clean it. Imagine picking up old furniture, old refrigerators, and then having to clean it. I mean,
I was a busboy, dude. I got you beat over here.
Hey, I've been a busboy too, but that was when I was like 22. I'm talking about. Listen. I had a broadcast journalism degree, worked for Cumulus Media, but then had to also then work for Rent-A-Center as a delivery driver at 30 plus years old. Imagine you at 30, 31, 32. Bro, imagine you're 30 years old and you have to be a fucking Rent-A-Center delivery driver. You have to be a FOGO. You have to work Uber Lyft. You have to work 3 or 4 jobs to maintain. Like, listen, that was it was really hard on me to be like, yo, I feel like I should be progressing in life and actually be, but I wasn't, and so I had all these jobs, and so yeah, listen, it was hard.
Hey,
on me.
You hustled, and look, you're somebody who, you know, I've learned from this specifically. I mean, you always. There's always something wrong, and there's always something you can focus on that's wrong, right? But Josh's approach is like, look, there's always something that's right to focus on as well, and that's you. That's you.
Yeah, he definitely seems like a very positive person, like trying to find the positive in any negative situation.
That's what I've learned from you.
All
and
I try to do, literally, yes, all the one-on-ones to do, I'm always like, they'll be in a negative. I'm like, but I'll find something positive in it to like boost their. Because you don't want to be like, hey, you messed up in this trade. You messed up. You did, but then I'm going to find something to push you forward to say, but there was this in that you can look forward to in the next one. But yeah, you got to have that way. Like I was saying in my live stream earlier, I know if Sailing Girls around now, she talked about this earlier. I love like tonight. Avery came home. She was visiting her parents. She went and saw her family in Northwest Arkansas. I love like, hey, Avery's coming on Friday. We're cooking our chicken white bean chili. The Razorbacks are about to play right now. Yada yada yada. My point, Pat Bradley used to play for the Razorbacks, and I love him. I know him. I'm like, I look forward to these nights right now, and I'm like, I can look forward to these things that most people are like, man, it's Friday. No, it's Friday night. I'm still 14 years old, and I'm going to enjoy the night, whether I'm playing video games, I'm going to watch basketball, I'm cooking, I'm enjoying this, and I look forward to it. And if you don't find those small little things in life that you can't look forward to every day or every week, you're going to be that way. And I love doing that. And so I love trying to shine the positive light on everybody, because even like you were all, I could tell you're like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm a little negative. I'm a little sad about it. Don't be. Be proud about what you are progressing to be and what you're doing now. And I love that about you, bro. You know, so you're doing great. You're doing good things.
The only thing I can't fucking seem to do is find my bowl. Has anybody seen it? I'm trying to get high, and I can't find this son of a bitch anywhere. I mean, it can't be
Kevin, what's the stock? Kevin, what's the ticker? What's he need to invest in? What's that thing? What's the at? What you said? What's the stock?
SMX, security matters. You can attach like a. You can attach it pretty much.
Like a little tracking thing.
Yeah. You can track.
I feel like I've traded SMX before.
That thing's been selling.
Yeah, that's the one that popped. Yeah, it's been popping. It's been reverse split now. Yeah. We've traded that.
Yeah. I'm looking.
That's hilarious. Yeah, get one of those. Put it at the bottom of your bowl. And you're like, oh, there it is.
And the sad thing is I'm not even sitting at my trading desk. I'm like chilling on the couch, and it should just be like right here. My desk is a mess. Like, it's the most unprofessional shit you've ever seen. There's random monitors, two computers. It's in my like band recording studio room, so I'm just like, it's sad. It's not sad, but it actually makes me feel proud, because like I remember when I first started some years back, a few years ago, I was like, you know, but it could be better. Because now I can't find the ball. I'll be right back.
So just
Mr. Mike.
So Josh, that's when you were at the Rent-A-Center and working the 4 jobs. That's when you went over to it was like to Deckmar's room, right? Because I think we were probably in there around the same time, 2016, 17. Is that because that's when you were young 30s, right? So what was that what was the catalyst then that kind of turned things around? I mean, you found the trading in a few years.
I was 30. I just think of that because I was born in 84. I was 32 in 2016. 32. 32 after a broadcast. So listen, my journey. So I went to school for architecture, I talked about this earlier, and the architecture is crazy. I went to the University of Arkansas, which actually does have a really good architecture school. It was like 3 or 4 weeks in. It was the second project. I went in. It was actually University of Arkansas. The architecture school is the old library. So which is a beautiful building, and it's the bottom floor for the freshmen, which is called like the dungeon. What do they call it? It was the basement essentially. We went in one day for the second project, and I befriended a guy named Andrew Gaskell, who we're still friends with. I'm still friends with on Facebook and social media. We go down, and every square yard has bamboo and leaves on it, or whatever. It was like bamboo. I don't think it was bamboo, but it had like something and leaves on it. So anyway, everyone had to draw their square yard, but not only had to draw their square yard, we then had to put our square yards up against that, like up, and it had to match the next person's. We were like, what the? Yeah. So we tried it the first time. We were way off. Tried it the second time. We got closer. Me and Andrew Gaskell were like, this is nuts. We're out of here. Right. And so I drop out of that and I move on. I'm like, this isn't for me. But point being, I've done this a lot, right? I go to something, I have a passion for it, and I move on too quickly before I can actually find fruition in it. So let's move to stock trading. And yeah, so back to Rent-A-Center, and I have all these jobs, and there he's back. He found it. So we have all these jobs, and it's 2016, and yeah, so I about have this issue again of, man, I'm not really putting the pedal to the metal. And yeah, it was 2016, 2017, and for whatever reason, like we've talked about this with the whole lost yada yada, but yeah, it was. I did all those free chat Tuesdays, after Sykes. When I finally created some time in 2017 I was already with Sykes. I was like out of there. That was the first.
Oh my God, dude, you said that, and that was like deja vu when you just said that. I remember, dude, it was him and Ross. They were one would do like a free chat Monday. This is
free chat Tuesday.
Yes, dude.
Yes, that was free chat Tuesday. Free chat, whatever it was. Yes, yes.
This is 10 years ago. I hadn't even remember that till you mentioned it. Yeah, there was a free chat Monday, free chat Tuesday. For both of them.
Awesome. Y'all been trading that long.
Yeah, and then we didn't know anything back then. We were just like
trading and like friends that long.
Yeah. We didn't know it back then.
We didn't know each other really until Trade the Pool.
So here.
I mean, yeah. But then come to find out, we started
same
place.
It's so cool though how something like that can bring everybody together from all across this planet, And it does seem like we are a small community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
it's
really
smaller,
are.
but I always compared to like music. Yeah, always compared to like music or movies or sports. You could talk about it. There's like a big discussion about it if you love and have a passion
or board riding.
But yeah. There you go. Okay. Or stocks,
board riding. We're a very small community in board riding.
Yeah. So
we're a very small community in the board riding world.
And there's no one that understands you like those
I know
board
a lot
riders,
more
right?
musicians. Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot as a musician. I know a lot more musicians than I do board riders. And I know a lot more board riders and musicians than I do real traders. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. I barely know any real traders except for y'all. I mean, I ain't been in this game that long.
That's
November 12th,
November
12th, 2024 is when I quit my job. And I've been working at it ever since. But I spent 2.5 years studying, which is still not that long. But fuck, man, it's not easy. It's not. Like, I'm scared every day when I get up,
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I overanalyze things, y'all. Sometimes I think I have too many indicators on my charts, and I've been looking into that.
Can you
I've
see
been looking into that about having. Yeah, I could show you some screenshots of mine, and people are like screen recordings, and they're like, "Man, do you really use all these?" And I'm like, "Come to think of it, no, I don't. I don't use that stochastic. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But I got it up there.
It's just more things.
You know what I mean?
It's more things to what?
That I think that you're right. Because it's like, I really only use my EMAs, VWAP, and obviously volume, and I love my RSI. I changed my RSI to the levels of 20 and 80 because I think it kind of weeds out some of the nonsense as opposed to 30 and 70 levels. But other than that, that's really all he is. I do love my 5-second. I love my footprint charts. I can't trade without footprint charts at all. Not when I enter on the 5-second, like, because you can see inside the candle. And I've been using it for about 4 months now. And I tried to use it without it, trade without it. And I'm like, now it's like, I can't do it. You know, I could, but I really think the footprint chart as an intraday scalper, when you're entering the position, because it shows you inside the candle. You know what I mean? What's going on and where it's going. I'm a huge fan of footprints charts. So I don't know if anybody's ever used them, but fuck, man, they are phenomenal.
Now, have you ever used
Look into them. Look into them.
Yeah. You got to find what works best for you. Like, no offense, I'll never use them, but I called out. I mean, I got a guy again on the morning alerts. He's probably invested $500, $30 a month. He's made $5+ million on my morning alerts using my level. So you got to find what works best for you. I mean, find you. You know, like we've talked about. You've got to find you. Like earlier, we're talking about the live stream. You watched her, Mike. She found her finally, right? That she was like finally, like we always talk about. I say, find your edge, find your bounce play, like me when I first started, right? Find what you can do and then work that over and over and over. That leads you to this strategy, to that strategy, to that edge, to this edge. But if you don't start with just one and understand that, then you won't start with any. And so you have to find you. I've said this for years. Listen, I love sports, of course, broadcast journalism. I'm watching the SEC tournament. I got 7.5 minutes to my Hogs go and play Oklahoma tonight. Fuck you, Oklahoma. Anyway, I shouldn't say that because now they're going to beat us. They should in their 11th seed. And sorry for dropping F-bombs in the live stream. But anyway, you're a point guard.
Go ahead. Sorry.
What? Your point being, are you a shooting guard? Are you a role player off the bench? You're the 6th, 7th player. Are you a center? Are you the towel boy? What are you, right? Like, who are you amongst this team and this management to actually show yourself to provide something that's worth? If you can't find that in the stock market, like, again, in any job you've ever had, you provided for the company. You did something for that company or that job. Yeah, you have to find the niche. Yeah. If you don't do that, you're going to sit here forever and try to be everyone else and their profits and then want to be them. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be Michael Jordan. You're not going to be Tom Brady. You're not going to be whoever you deem as GOATs. You're not, right? You have to find yourself as a role player.
Later.
Yeah, you're not going to be a role. You got to find yourself as a role player. Be a role player. Just make the team. Then eventually try to be a starter. Then eventually try to make some all-star teams. Right? Work, because you're not going to immediately go, I'm Michael Jordan. It's not happening. You're not going to be, wow, this guy's really good. He's probably the best in the league. It's not happening. It's just not going to be.
No, not unless you have some sort of weird natural. Yeah, not unless.
Yes.
Sorry. Not unless you have some sort of weird natural weird athlete. No.
Yeah. Or your brain, like CR Traders of the world, which even Kevin Avery could see to one of my students that I had that within less than a year, CR Trader is, and Kevin's got to see it. I say less than a year, but it's been less than 2 years, I'll say now. But you'll go like, holy moly, this guy is like escalating crazy fast, right? And then you don't get that too often. You know, it's very far and few in between. You have to figure out who you are and go, let's take the snowball effect. If I can like ball up a snowball, what could that snowball be after a year, right? If you could form this in your hand, what could this be after 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 14 months, 20 months, right? I love it. And a great analogy that Allie gave earlier on my live stream, and even for you guys, Kevin, I love this. I've never heard this before. So she was watching, stuff she watches that's kind of like motivational, and it's a professor in college. So he's holding up a glass of water, and he says, "How much do you guys think it weighs? 6 ounces, blah, 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 blah." They're all giving out answers. How much do you think this weighs after, I forgot what time limit he gave, 24 hours, 50 hours, right? Imagine if I held this mic up for 5 minutes. Probably not that long. But imagine if I held this mic up for 5 hours. For how much does it end up feeling like it's weighing, right? And so these things that you don't think about.
The weight of the world.
Right. Well, just the weight of what you have on your mentality that she was talking about. These things that you put on your mind, and like they weigh, they're nothing at first. Well, if you don't think about them and progress from them, then they're going to weigh heavier and heavier, and they're going to be on your mind more and more and more, and you won't be able to progress. And that's what just humans don't think about. So I've said that for time, like forever. Women, of course, we all know go through this, but men, the mental issue is like, hey, you're thinking about something you don't get off your chest. You want to talk about something, talk about it. Whether it's a bad trade you made, it's something you messed up on, didn't stick to your stop loss, you should have held longer. Talk about it.
Women
Look yourself in
in
the Well, I've been that way. You know me, I'm Mr. Open over here. I'm like, hey, I'll tell you any story you want to hear, but most men aren't like that. They want to hold stuff in, and then women to talk about it, but the women can go through it and they talk about it because they go on through it. But we as men, I know, do. I say we because I'm open about anything, but I know I hear that. I'm like, man, speak up. Don't be so proud. I'm proud as a mofo. But listen, I'll talk about waxing my eyebrows and all the stupid stuff. Oh, what was that right there?
Hey, what kind of confessions are we getting into? Waxing eyebrows.
Oh, hey,
Ingrid Aussie. Yeah. Ingrid Aussie. Let's go. Taking that piano.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh, well, look.
Can I say something?
And who taught her that?
It won't take 120 seconds. So what I figured out, and I've been saying this to myself. So, I love the pre-market, but I have this problem. I've been working on it this year, but I found myself falling victim to it this month again. But, I make profits in the pre, right? Do good trading pre, and then as soon as that bell rings, there's so much movement going on that I find myself rushing into things and giving back without analyzing enough, even within 5 minutes, and giving back a quarter or at least of my pre-market profit, sometimes fucking all of it. And I'm just like, and then I'm spending from 10 a.m. to X amount, trying to hopefully chip away to fill that red hole. But man, I don't know what it is about when that bell hits, because I'm up at 4 a.m. always naturally anyway. So I figure I might as well watch pre-market. And, I catch moves in the pre, but man, when that bell rings, I don't know what it is, y'all. I see these scanners going and I try so hard. I think what I should do maybe is just like just walk away from the charts and from everything and come back at like 9:45. You know what I mean? And so the trend kind of sets up a little bit because them first 0 to 8 minutes, man, and it catches me, and I'll go back and look. And
Mike, you need to listen to more of my trades. You need to listen to my trades, my live streams. What did I say when I first started trading? I talk about the one I track in journaling. Find it. Yes, I said, what did I say? Find a time system where you trade. Yeah, first 30 minutes, I suck too. Build the discipline, or I will come and find you.
Yeah, man.
Some people just.
God, dude, I love it, pal. But no, I think that's one of my weaknesses. And even 2 days ago, I had a great pre and normal session. And then I'm rambling with Steve and his chat and on Discord, and it's like 5:30. And I made a good after hours move, little. I caught like $1 move, But then I jumped right into something else and gave back half that shit away in not even 30 seconds. And I was just like, Steve's like, you just need to sometimes just walk away, man. Just like he goes, sometimes I don't even trade for a day.
And what did again back to Ollie say?
And I don't know.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Back
yeah. The one girl was talking about it. I love that scene.
I've said that though. It's so funny. I used to say that all in my live streams, but I'm like, let it go. Just there's so many more days and trades and weeks and months. Oh, there you go. I love it.
Yeah, and I think as I don't know, and I'll finish this real quick, but as as someone that's very new, I don't want to miss a move, but I see how it affects me in the long run. When I go back and look at my historical data and all my shit, and I add it all together and see it all, and I'm just like, hey man, stop messing in these hours. And I've been working on it at the beginning of this year. I told myself I was going to do it the first of the year, and I've done good. But I see myself starting to kind of regress, so I'm gonna give it another week or so, and then I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna kind of switch styles up. I don't know. I have so much to learn. I haven't been at it that long like y'all have, so it's tough. There's a lot of shit out there moving, man. There's so many tickers. What do you do? There's so many tickers.
Listen, you gotta sit back and find the one that works the best for you.
Look,
it's the main.
I find myself when
I do that.
Like Mike,
I do that with my A+ setup.
When you eliminate the noise, I think I don't do. I'm gonna try to practice doing this now that I'm not gonna have time really to sit here for
I
for
love that.
hours.
Eliminate the noise.
But look, well, what do I mean by that? Look, I know that pretty much the edge in the first 5, like when I'm creating the watch list, I know what I'm looking at hangover wise within the first 5 minutes. But what works better though is when I take the trade, stop looking at P&L, stop looking at it entirely. Just shut the computer down, take the trade, set the risk levels, and walk away. Those are my best trades. I recognize the hangovers. I see them, set the levels. And because what happens, like Noss says, Josh, when we get into the trade, thereafter, Mike, do we ever get smarter when we're in the trade? Like after we take our entries? Usually not, right? We're usually making rash decisions. We're taking profits too early. Yeah, we're taking profits early. We're adjusting our risk parameters. We're adjusting our risk parameters in the middle of the trade.
Hitting the hotkey to sell a quarter of it real quick.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
that's where I'm going to be focused on. But Mr. Joe distracted because of the family. I would say in that case, to just not trade that day if the life circumstances. Because I mean, I can't imagine entirely what you're going through, but I'm sure it certainly affects the trading, right, to a degree. So probably best just to, even though it's against intuition because you want to trade, it's the setup, but there's still going to be an underlying frustration that's going to impact, I think, the trade, in which you should either size way down or just walk away. Now that's so much harder to, even I broke rules on AIFF today. It's just trading's hard. So not easy. Defining the risk is crucial. Jay Hawker, good to see you in here. Kayvon, what you got? What you got for us?
I was gonna ask Mike what he thinks he can improve on, like what he thinks his biggest issue is that's causing, I don't know what his P&L curve looks like, but what can you do to it to make it go up? Like for me, I need to make my bad trades not be so bad. And then I think
I mean that's
higher. So like, do you like? There's some people that are still struggling to get profitable, like a good win rate, or they're still trying to dial in their strategy, or there's some people that have a good strategy but then they have bad discipline, like me, and then they just take a bad loss.
That's it. I think to answer your question, I'll keep it quick. Is I think my problem is I can hit my day goal sometimes, before the bell rings, before the 9:30 a.m. bell rings. You know what I mean? Sometimes before 8 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I should just be like, walk away. But I think it's like, since I've been so new at this, since November 12th, 2024, when I quit my job and went full time. I just don't want to miss anything, and I think it's over trading, to answer your question. Came on. I think it's in the fear of missing out. My saving grace is the fact that I don't ever really risk all that much unless I know it's one of my A++ setups. You know what I mean? And then I'll put some risk on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know I can just get in and out like that. You know what I mean? If I get into something, I'll just set my shit 2 or 4 pips below. Give or take, depending on the setup, and I know I can get right back in. When you're below that PDT rule in America, it's a different story, and it makes it very hard to learn if you want to be an intraday scalper. But I think to answer your question here on is it's the over trading and the FOMO, the fear of missing out, and I fuck up so bad on it. I did it not yesterday afters, but 2 after-hour sessions ago, and I was kicking myself. And I'm like, look, man, the market's open 24/5. You don't need to trade 24/5. So another trader I know, experienced trader like y'all, that's been giving me advice, he's like, look, man, just find the times that are the strongest for you this year, which is what I've been doing and keeping track, and the times that aren't the strongest for you, and I think that would be my biggest flaw. But also at the same time, to counteract that, I want to learn. So I want to see what the market does in a 24-hour day. When I was first getting taught some years back, a few years ago, they're like, look, spend 1 year, keep training, obviously, studying, but spend 1 full year in the sim and watch a whole fluctuation of the market through seasons, through whatever kind of shit that happens, and watch the market fluctuate. And I did that for 1 full year. As within the 2.5 years, I was just training and still working full time in the marine industry, which I've been involved my entire life for generations before I was born, actually going back hundreds of years. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's hard. And that would be, to sum it up, to wrap it up, that would be my biggest downfall, is the fact that I can hit my day goal before fucking 8 a.m. Sometimes before 7 a.m. Sometimes 7 a.m. pop-off sits, and I can hit my day.
You bleed it
but
away.
Then I want to wait till 8 a.m. I want to see these midday pop-offs. And then I'm just, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking stupid small share sizes and just doing dumb entries. You know what I mean? I might have 3 really good green entries and then 8 or 12 small little shitty red marks, but that's still taken away sometimes up to 3/4 or even more of my daily profit. So I got to figure out how to calm down and how to not rush into things. And that's my goal for this year. I've done pretty well in January. February was very rough on me. Like, it was very hard. February really tough to me. I heard it was a lot of tough for other traders as well and investors. And March has been all right. March, I kind of toned it down. I stepped back. I cut back on my share sizes. I've only hit, honestly, swear to you, I've only hit 4 day goals this month. And my day goal is only known to me and my daughter. So, but I just, I don't know, man. But that, to sum it up, that's why I love to hang out, especially be invited to hang out with people, more experienced people like y'all, because all I can do really is just listen and learn. Maybe I got to shut the fuck up to listen, and then I can learn. But anyway, rant over. I'm going to take a shot and listen to what y'all got to say and learn. So that's my cup of tea and my 2 cents for the night. Or for the moment.
For the moment. Well, I am about to join my Razorbacks into hopefully a win tonight. And how much longer are you guys going to go live tonight?
Oh, we're going to wrap it up here in just
a
few minutes. Yeah. So I want to give you guys the opportunity, especially you, Mike and Kayvon. Till yeah, I know. I got to get up with the kids here probably whenever they wake up, a few hours.
Yeah, right. Yeah. For 5 o'clock, you're like, oh,
well, you said,
yeah, to a 6 and 4-year-old.
You said kids.
Yeah,
I only got one, and she's not even here tonight. Daddy getting drunk tonight by myself on the couch, watching nerdy ass documentaries and back testing. It's what I do.
Nerdy documentaries and back testing. Drinking by yourself. Wait, so when she's there with you, she's drinking too?
Nah, she's only 10. She's actually, I've been getting her into the charts too, and like she's been like learning them, because I've got her into board riding and music and other things. But nah. I mean, my dad used to give me sips of alcohol at 10 and 11, And I remember my dad's like, "Here, take a sip. Go ahead if you want one." I take a sip, and be like, "Fuck this shit," I didn't say that to his face, but I was like, "Ugh." He's like, "Yeah, don't drink it, boy."
You said, "Dad, you got something else I can hit." That's when you got.
I never forget asking my dad, being like, "How can y'all drink a 12-pack of beer?" I was like, "If me and my brother drank a 12-pack of Cokes, like, aren't y'all not thirsty? Or you're still thirsty?" And I remember my dad and uncle being like, "Boys, y'all see one day."
How are you?
I swear to God on my life, dude. my brother Derek, my uncle David, and my dad Jeff, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't say that as a kid. Because I'm like, yeah, you only give me like 1 or 2 Cokes.
Yeah.
Why are y'all still drinking beers? Like,
Yeah, why y'all? How are y'all still thirsty?
yeah, like
Dude, my dad and uncle were just cracking up, like, boys, get on out of here, boys, get. Go on outside.
Yeah, go get me a beer.
Yeah, that's right. Where you go get some beer. Those were the days.
awesome.
All right, so
man,
Mike,
this has been fun. I
Mike,
can't thank y'all enough. I think I'm about ready. I'm about ready to pee. I need to take a shower. Actually, I'm going to cut my hair this week, so when y'all see me on Friday next week, half this shit's going to be gone. And the fucked up thing about this, it's like a chia pet. So I can cut it, and if I add water, it just starts sprouting again. Like, I cut this shit out of it probably 3 months ago.
I love it, brother.
Spreads like communism. I don't know what to do.
Hey, well, bald men are very jealous of you, so just be proud of that.
Yeah.
Mike,
my grandfather was 89 and still had to have light.
Really? 89.
I hear it. Say what?
Hey, you got some longevity in your genes.
Sorry, say what?
Mr. Mike gonna live till 89.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And actually, my biological mother's from Thailand. I don't know her. She left when I was really little. We got a couple pictures of her and the birth certificate and stuff. But you know how the Asian culture is supposed to live to be like 230 or something? I don't know. So I figure since I'm half Thai, I could at least live to be like 160 maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well,
my daughter can maybe get some
reach
of that.
out to me. Hey, reach out to me in 2019.
We've all seen the Kung Fu movies with amazing motherfuckers. Dude, it's hilarious. People don't... It's funny, yeah. Yeah, she was only 16. My dad was 18. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, that's old school days, though. That's how it was back in the day.
Anyway.
All right, so words of wisdom. We'll start with you, Mike, and head
I'm the
left.
81 model.
You got Mike, what you got for us? Before we head on.
I had a really fun week. All right, I'm going to keep it within 60 seconds. I had a really fun week. I played it really safe after my really rough month on February. Smaller share sizes and actually sitting on my hands when the bell rings, because I love my pre-market moves, but when the bell rings, I've been sitting on my hands for about 30 minutes, and waiting for the trend to unfold, because I've heard people tell me that, and believe it or not, I feel like that's a real thing, and I'm going to continue to do it when things aren't setting up in my way, and I hear what y'all are saying, how I should wait till setups come, and I'm a firm believer in it, and I cannot thank all of y'all enough for Josh, Kev, and TDP, like for letting me be here. So thank you, and I hope everybody has a great, good, green weekend and next week, and month, and year, and century, and blah blah blah. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Appreciate you, Mike.
Done.
Josh, what you got?
That's all I got.
Go Hogs. Woo Pig Suey. Give me a wink tonight.
Go Hogs.
I just want to win tonight. If I get a win tomorrow, sure. Just get me through tonight. That's all I care about. Other than that, no. Honestly, great words. Honestly, through we move through next week, because I promise you, it will be slower in small caps. I know I'll trade large caps, or at least look at them, and I can look for trades here and there. But if you are a small cap trader, it will be slower. Look for base hits. Take the base hits. Accept the base hits. And the more you accept the base hits and move with the base hits, then that's when doubles down the line, when they come back around, and triples and quadruples and home runs or whatever lead to your way. So work with base hits, because months like this, when I was younger and a new trader, I loved, because I didn't have to do the squirrel system. I wasn't all over the place. I could sit back, concentrate on 1 or 2 plays, focus on them, trade them, and it made me a better fucking trader who I am now. So there you go, and go Hogs.
That's a smart idea. That's a smart idea.
Well, listen, my man. AK-47, I compare myself to my man and one and only Mr. Thanos.
Mike, maybe you could nerd out on this stream. Yeah, go back and rewatch.
Yeah, right. I love it. Yeah, go watch it. Tell everyone about it. Spread the word for Kevin to get the likes up. But yeah, all right.
Oh, I will.
Okay,
I will. You don't think I already ain't done it?
All right, baby.
I've already done it.
All right, Kevon. Kevon.
I know
What
a
am I
lot of
supposed to
people.
do?
Not a lot of people.
Words of wisdom for the
Talk, baby.
Just talk. Just talk.
I would say stop chasing
Your and I
perfection.
last conversation was good.
I would say stop chasing perfection and learn how to accept being wrong. It's okay to be wrong. You could be a 50% trader and make millions. So
Yep.
just admitting when you're wrong and just moving on instead of being stuck in something all day, hoping that it comes back and one trade ruins your day.
And listen, what does that remind me of? People in real life where they don't want to accept for being wrong in situations where they are wrong and they want to be prideful about it, whether it's a relationship or whatever it is. I don't know why this isn't. Luckily, I've been there, my point in the past, but nothing recently. But I'm just saying, bring who you are as a person into a stock trader and do that. I love that. Such a great words of wisdom right there. Admit when you're wrong. Just know whether you got to be that way. You're just not going to be perfect. You're not. You're just not. Love it. Love it. Amen on that one.
Yeah, amen. Love you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I got.
Was,
if you guys need anything, I'm always here. Always here and appreciate every single one.
Actually, I could use something.
I thought you're leaving me. You're leaving me.
Hold on. I could use something. I could use something real quick.
Oh, you okay?
You got them damn trade the pool hats for sale on the website or what? Those things are sweet.
Yeah, we got them. They're on the website.
I'm gonna buy me one of them sons of bitches.
Although I don't know I don't know if Kevin's a part of Trade the Pool anymore.
I think they're sick though, dude. Even when Money Mitch is always wearing his TTV, I was like, yo, I gotta get me one of them hats. I gotta get me one of them purple sick TTP hats.
You gotta get one, bro.
I'm gonna order me one this weekend for sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
They're
Appreciate you guys. Hey, by the way, Market Madness. Our bets are going in on Monday. There's the link.
Vote for me. Vote for me.
Battle's gonna win it. So choose wisely.
I'll make 8 profiles and vote for you, Josh.
So go ahead and make your vote. So you guys can win something. You guys can win something. Joe, 200 a day, 50 a year. Hey, that's not bad right there. Not bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, my goal at first, real quickly, guys, when I first started this, because I want to supplement income from Fogo, $1,500 to $2,000 a month. I was like, if I can do that, I'm fine. But people they want to. I want this every day. I want this every week. I'm like, if I can make $1,500 to $2,000 a month, I can work off of that. I can grow from that.
I can do it.
That's all you need. You need a starting ground. Find a starting ground that's reasonable. Don't do daily goals. You have daily goals.
That's what I told my.
Yeah, don't. Listen, Mike.
I have them, but I don't abide by it. Sorry, the wind's.
I'm just like,
yeah,
I know Kevin.
I know
Kevin to end this. I just want to go on another rant. Like, don't do that. Find small goals.
You just pass them. Win, Mike. Is that what you said?
No, I'm in the middle of a storm right now. The middle the night.
Okay.
So it kind of disrupts internet service, because I'm using my Starlink.
No, Starlink's been working.
So with heavy winds and stuff,
they've been working good for you.
Yeah, Starlink Rain works great. I'm actually sitting on my boat. I'm not at home right now. Actually, I'm actually sitting on my boat.
Are you really? Let's go.
I'm sitting on my fucking. It's a 42 foot. It's a 42 foot Chris Craft, and I got a very good deal for it. And
nice, brother, look at you.
Anyway, it's a 94. I'm from a very small coastal waterman town. Very historical. It's the oldest continuous name in Virginia, actually, and actually, the Yorktown battlefield's right beside us. My family fought there, and so anyway, we're right here at the entrance of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, your name. No, it's your name. Your name reeks of 1784. Like, I mean, your last name. When I see your last name,
like, D. Ryder. It comes from the greatest Dutch admiral and actually in history in the Netherlands. His name is Michael Adriaanson de Ryder. My cousin's Adrian, my name's Michael, and we all look the same. You get back to the paintings of it. But anyway, long story short, I don't give a fuck about that. I love riding waves in the ocean, but I love riding market waves. I spent my first half of my life hunting waves all across this planet. We're paddling into them and sailing into them. And 4 years ago, when I decided I was going to invest into something, and I knew I was going to get into the space economy because I was raised by rocket scientists from NASA, and I knew I was going to invest in it, which I did. And then I fell into this world of intraday trading, intraday scalping, and I was like, you know what? I think I could do this. I think fast. I talk fast. I know numbers and patterns because I can read music. It took me fucking a long time, and I still suck at it. You know what I mean? It took me a long time. You know what I mean? 2.5 plus years, and I'm still very new at it. November 12th, 2024 was the day I logged in, dialed in into my shit, and I hopped onto the markets, and I said, Michael, this is the day that you have now quit your job. You gave a year's notice. You've been in the marine industry for decades. This whole town knows you. You know what I mean? I ran the marina here in the only town in the biggest travel lift in this peninsula for years. My friends that I grew up with owns this marina, and and people thought I was crazy. Josh, Kev, they thought I was crazy years ago, 3-4 years ago, and I said, I'm going to start doing this. They thought I was crazy when I was going to invest in the space sector. When I told them I was going to start training or studying to intraday trade, scalp, and swing, mainly intraday scout, they thought I was crazy. And then when I told my friends and family I was going to put 1 year's notice into York Haven Marina and Bull Island, but coastal Virginia. Bull Island's a nickname because we've been called Bull Island for hundreds of years because we used to let the cattle roam around this motherfucker, right, in the salt marshes. And that's our mascot is a bull. So, and the whole town thought I was crazy. And I said, I'm going to quit my job. I said, I'm giving 1 year's notice. We got to find somebody that can operate a 100-ton travel lift and do all this. And then let me finish real quick. Give me 30 seconds. And they all thought I was crazy, And then slowly, since I've seen it since November 12th, 2024 to today, to sit here with y'all, and I cannot express the gratitude I had to sit here. I love it. And like I said, I'm still very green. I told myself, if I can make X amount in a simulator for a full year, I think I can do this, and then I've progressed. The only people that know these real numbers is myself and my daughter, Caroline, Elizabeth DeRider, and that's it. You know what I mean? And my attorney that runs everything, that in case something happens to me. She's a very good friend of mine I grew up with. She's like, if anything happens to you, this all goes to here. But anyway, that's all I'm trying to do. I've talked to Steve about it. Y'all told me Steve about it. I just told him, my day ago when I first started, and he's like, Mike, that was mine too. I said, man, Steve, I'm just fucking trying. And he's the only reason why I'm able to sit here and hang out with y'all homies, with all y'all, and learn from y'all. Because that's so cool how trading can bring people together and technology. And I guess, all right, I gotta stop. I could ramble all night long, but the words of positivity, there's not enough words of positivity in the English dictionary for me to explain how happy I am to be here right now. So that's all I can say.
Guys,
one step at a time, one wave, one paddle at a time.
Hey, have a great, safe, blessed, food-filled weekend. I'll see you guys on I'm out of here real quickly. Mike, okay, you're good. But Kevin, tomorrow? So when are we done with TTP?
Stay around. Stay around after the stream ends. We'll talk for a second.
I love TTP.
But yeah, Mike, that was great. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Friday night live streams. They're going to continue, by the way. They're going to continue. We're going to keep growing this and bring the community together. Because look, we have a great example here with Mr. Mike DeRider, saying just how it's just so great to be able to just to give you guys like yourself, Mike, the opportunity to really have a voice, because I know personally how lonely the journey is early on, and how much it just matters to be able to be among traders, and be among this community. So we appreciate you guys.
People like me.
Absolutely. Traders, have a great weekend. We will see you guys next week.